Alright guys, we're gonna do a little quick video featuring the Blue Rhino. I'm over here at a family member's house, and I typically get stuck with cooking, and so I usually have to bring all my stuff. And one advantage of having the Blue Rhino griddle is it packs completely down, as you can see. Like, I have a station wagon, so it's a fairly big car to begin with, but you can see that I'm able to fit the griddle and the propane tank, and then a whole bunch of benches and tables, and then my camshaft table there that I used to set everything on. But you can see I have, with any other griddle out there, I wouldn't be able to get this much stuff in here. I'd have to probably make a couple trips, or I'd have to get creative with stacking this stuff up. But you can see I have quite a bit of stuff in here, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this all put out and set up. What I'll probably do is I'll film me setting up the Blue Rhino just to show you how it sets up or whatever. So, but let me start unpacking the car, and we'll be right back. All right, I went ahead and unloaded my car. It's just me here right now, but you can see you can load it and unload it by yourself. You just have to be a little bit more cautious. I put big old wool blanket here so I can slide it in and out, so I'm not scratching up the paint or scratching the griddle up. So step one, obviously you're gonna take it out and lay it like this. This video might be kind of long, so Blue Rhino has a good setup and teardown video, and I'll link that down below. But I'll show you a real world, versus editing and all that stuff, how it is. But you're gonna open this up here, and you're gonna take out this bottom shelf. Once the bottom shelf, I need to cook on this more often, but I have so many other things to cook on that doesn't get cooked on as much as I'd like. But then you're gonna put the two latches back down here, and I'm gonna have to set the camera down, so apologize you can't see very well. I'll try getting it back as soon as I can. But there you go. Then we're just gonna tilt it sideways, turn it on its back here, and then I'll show you here. There's a little pin that we're gonna have to pull. I don't know if you can see that right here. You pull this, and you got to lift up a little bit like that. And once these legs are in, I have to set you down again, but you're gonna, there's thumb screws here that you leave in at all times so you don't lose them. You want to take those out. Then you're going to grab your shelf here, and you'll see which way it goes, because this writing here will face you. You're just going to put it in here. Put the screws back in. So okay. And before you lift it up, don't ask me how I know this, you need to lock these wheels. If you don't lock them, it's going to take off on you like that. At least that one needs to be locked. The one that's furthest or on the ground, there's only one. These don't have any locks. So, and you're just going to get behind here and lift it up. Theoretically, be safer for two, but I choose to leave myself. And see, if it wasn't locked and I went to go lift it up, it would just take off and fall down. And we're going to unclip this, So, or actually, the propane holder, both of these fold up. These would be folded up like so. And then you just unfold that, and then you got, it's on a swivel here. Unfold that. And this is my propane tank. This is a Blue Rhino propane tank carrier, so you can transport it safely. You can actually put this through the seat belts and latch it down. I like this because it's a barbecue grill and it gets dirty, and you don't want this crap all over your seats. So, and then you're just gonna hook it on here and put it on. Obviously you don't need to see me do that. So it hangs from here. You clip that in and stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and I don't need to film setting up this table. I can if somebody wants me to, but this is I think it's the Camp Chef Mesa aluminum table, and I use that because I don't have anything to cook on, and obviously I'm not gonna put it on a recycle bin, garbage can there. So, but all right, let me go ahead and get this set up, and I'll get back with you guys. Okay, this is everything set up. This is what I typically bring with me when, even at the house when I'm cooking for a group or whatever. So I usually place my utensils around here and some napkins. You know, you can have it on either side, just so you have them close by. The griddle set up. I went ahead and installed the propane, and that's what I like about this cover. You can keep the cover on, but if your griddle leaks oil, I wouldn't recommend it, because then that defeats the cover for protecting from grease getting on your car. But this one doesn't leak, so I'm going to leave that on. And then I set up the Camp Chef Mesa table here, and it has multiple heights, as you can see. I don't know if you can see that you got these little pins where I can actually go higher, but I find that second to the last is perfect for me. It goes up to, I don't know, my waist or so, and I can reach everything. And I usually keep I'll keep the food up here away from the griddle, so it's not in the way. And I'll stack the food up here, and then I'll have the grill dome, some cooking burgers, which I'm doing today. And usually when I'm out, I always have some sort of apron, just because when you have tons of burgers or greasy food on here, you tend to get really dirty and greasy. So this, I like this personally. This has multiple pockets where I can keep spices and my oils and utensils, and then some beverages if I do decide, and then a bottle opener like so. So that's typically what I have, guys. But I'll probably just do, I don't know if I'll do necessarily a cooking video, but I'll do an update and show you how much food I can get on here. I think my sister brought some pre-made burgers. I'm not a huge fan of those, but when you're cooking for a large group, that's typically the easiest thing to do. And I think some hot dogs. So we'll go ahead and load this up. I'll get back with you as soon as I get done. All right, guys. All right, I'm getting ready to cook here. I went ahead and turned this on. I had it down on medium, about to here, but it was just getting way too hot, and especially this, since I don't know this thing. I mean, this side just, man, it heats up. And little IR. And let's see what the temperature is on low. It's still at 462 here and 381 here. So this, obviously this side was hotter to begin with. It's not that it's uneven cooking. It's when I turned them on, I let it run for 15 minutes or so just to warm up. But I'm going to cook on low, and we'll gauge on how the food's cooking. But this is what I'm going to be cooking. I got 16 of these just ballpark franks, and then I got these 12, pre-made frozen or war frozen patties. Got a pound of bacon. I probably won't cook all that bacon, and then a couple eggs, and then some cheese. But as you can see, that's why I have an extra table when I'm cooking for a group or whatever. Because these side shelves are enormous. They're huge, but I can't fit all this stuff, and I just don't want to clutter everything up. And you could get a table like this. I didn't want to bring the chair, so I got these benches. But the problem with that is if I put something warm or hot, this being plastic or whatever, it will melt. Versus, yeah, probably not going to put something screaming hot, but if at least I put a little heat pad or something down, I'm not going to worry about residual heat not covering the whole thing. So let me go ahead and get all this put on, and I'll just give you an update. Okay, I ended up putting all the bacon on, but I got 12 burgers, 16 hot dogs, and then a pound of bacon, and I still have tons more room. And obviously when you start cooking, a lot of this is going to shrivel up, so it's going to create even more space for me. As you can see, you can fit a lot of food, and I'm feeding probably, I think there's about 11 of us here, so, and I can cook all at once, so that's what's great. And all this food fits on the Camp Chef as well, so it's not like the Camp Chef wouldn't be able to handle a group of 10 people, because you could see how much room, and this isn't too much bigger than the Camp Chef. It is bigger, but not by much, you know, to make a huge difference. So, but I liked it because it's portable. I did everything, you saw everything there. And it will even give me enough space to put these little cheese domes or whatever, heat domes on here, and I'll still have enough room for all that. So yeah, this can feed at least, you know, 11 people plus more, and this is a variety of food. So, and I like how obviously the multiple burners, it's different temperature zones, because my bacon I like to cook it at lower temperatures versus my burgers a little bit higher. So, and since it's just me, I'm not going to be able to really film, so I'm going to cut the video here short. Like I said, it wasn't a cooking video, just showing you how much food I can get on there. And but yeah, guys, if you guys have any questions or anything, I'll probably update it at the very end and tell you how long it takes me, or I'll put it in the comment section, how long it takes for this top to cool off enough to where I can break it down and load it back up after I'm done cooking. So I'll do is I'll go ahead and set a timer on there, and we'll see, you know, and just kind of give you an idea. But obviously your circumstances are going to be a little bit different depending on how long you've used it and what the weather's like. I cook in the garage just because everybody's in the backyard making a lot of noise and I couldn't film out here. So, and plus I like it when Idaho's weather's been unpredictable. It could be sunny, next thing you know it's been storming up. So, but alright guys, if you guys have any questions or comments or like to see anything else, go ahead and leave it down below. Alright, thanks for watching.